Welcome back, fight fans, to Fight Week Roundup for the week of June 5th, 2014. We have a busy week, so before I get started about what we should watch, let's talk about what we can go see. So in Baie-Comeau, you got LAMMQ2. Google it. If you can't go see it yourself, you can always go on the Fight Network. They're going to be showing it on tape delay on Saturday. Also supporting local talent. In Edmonton, Alberta, World Series of Fighting Canada is going to be hosting an event, and more importantly, David the Crow Loiseau is going to be there. Now, if you don't know who that is, that's basically the Canadian Mike Tyson of kicking. So do yourself a favor, it's worth checking out. Guy's phenomenal to watch, always a good show. Also, on June 13th, Dirigeant's making his comeback. Eye of the Tiger Management is going to be putting that on. It's going to be at the Pierre Carbonneau Center. You can get your tickets now. You can hit them up on either Tiger Management or even punchandgrace.com. Now, that being said, to finish off the month, it looks like Grant Brothers is going to be treating us to another event. We got the Canadian middleweight title being defended right here in Lachine at the Catalonia Soccerplex. Cheapest tickets are $40. Support local talent. It's going to be a hell of a show. There's a reason they expanded the place. These guys used to be in a hotel. Imagine that. They needed a soccer field. It's getting better. So do yourself a favor. Check out their website, Grant Brothers Boxing. Always good to know. So now, if we get started with the week, we go back to Wednesday. This Wednesday at 7 a.m. You're probably going to have to stream this or go on the internet, but there's actually a heavyweight tournament going on. That being said, with Steve Byrne and the whole Kid Chocolate thing and Klitschko's, any heavyweight fight's an interesting fight right now. So obviously they're trying to get new blood with this 8-man tournament that they're doing in New Zealand. More importantly, if you want to try and get new blood, I guess you got to always add in some old blood. So the two names that I would point out to you that are actually fighting in this tournament at 7 a.m. on Wednesday is Callie Meehan and Samuel the Nightmare Peter. So, I mean, it is what it is, 7 a.m. You're probably going to have to stream it or Google it later on, but it's going to be interesting. Who knows? Maybe our next name is going to be coming from there. Also, on Thursday, June 5th, Boston at the House of Blues. Golden Boy's doing an event. It's going to be on Fight Network at 8 p.m. You got Gonzalez versus Farmer. Always a good show. Golden Boy puts on great middle of the week cards. On Friday, you got Bellator 121. Again, with some old names, you got Sokoju coming back and James the Colossus Thompson. Now, tell you the truth, I really don't care about either guy, but it's Friday night. There's probably not going to be that much else on, so it's a good idea for Spike to do that. So Spike, 7 p.m., Bellator. Now, also that being said, on that Friday, Golden Boy's busy again. They've got a Showtime Showbox Golden Boy Productions of Centennial Jr. versus Ibarra. Now, the card's going to be interesting because there's two guys on the undercard that I'm really interested in. Oscar De La Hoya's, I guess, cousin or relative, Diego De La Hoya, and also Eddie Gomez. Both guys putting on some interesting performances in the past, so I'm interested in seeing what they're going to do next. So, that being said for Friday, now we start with Saturday. Saturday, you got Cage Warriors Championship fighting on the Fight Network live at 1 p.m. So, great way to start your Saturday afternoon. From that, you got UFC Fight Night on Fox. There's a bunch of guys fighting on there. It's going to be a very good free card. However, the more important thing I want you guys to pull out of there is Diego Nightmare Sanchez. This is the type of fighter I live to watch. Win or lose, you are going to get your money's worth. Diego is going to put on a show. That being said, I know what I'm doing Saturday night. If you're a boxing head, you know what this Saturday night got made. It's kudos to both production teams, kudos to both fighters for actually wanting to do it, because the truth is, whoever walks away the loser from this fight is going to be changed and probably not going to be fighting much longer. So that being said, I don't want to give predictions because it's not what I do, and the truth is, I really don't care who wins because boxing wins in the end, and either guy is good for the sport. I'm happy they're fighting, point. But a couple little things. Martinez's last two fights were on home turf with home coaches and home judges and, hometown crowd stuff. And I would say the performances were lackluster. Cotto, on the other hand, has been on his way back up now that he's back with Freddie Roach. And what's interesting about it is for a while there, it seemed like he stopped with the body shots. Now Freddie Roach has got him back with the body shots. He looks like a young, invigorated Cotto, whereas in Martinez still looks like the same guy. Last but not least, one little important note I want to say. Cotto didn't allow Martinez to wear braces. Now, he had asked to wear knee braces into the fight, and this is usually a sign to me that, a fighter's towards the end of his career. If Cotto can capitalize on the fact that Martinez is aging rapidly, I mean, this could be a very interesting fight. My money is more than likely going to be on Cotto being the younger, hungrier guy right now. And Martinez, I mean, you can't bet against him, though. That's what's tough about this fight. That's what's great about this fight. So basically, fight fans, Saturday night pay-per-view, Cotto Martinez, you can't ask for better. The last couple things I want to bring up is do yourself a favor, look into the boxing so-called Cold War that's going on. The first shots were fired this week. Now, a lot of people are saying the Cold War is over. I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying the Cold War is beginning. Reason being is Richard Schaefer and Al Heyman are now departing ways from Oscar De La Hoya. And Oscar De La Hoya seems to be gravitating back towards Bob Arum. So basically the landscape of boxing is changing, and nothing but good will come from this. Basically, fights that should have been made might actually get made now. So if you want to know more about that, obviously Google it or follow me on Twitter. You'll get all the information there is. Last thing, guys, this is very tough to do. There is 69 fights going on around the world last week. 69! 22 of them UFC. Now this week it's a little bit better. There's 59. France, Belgium, China, Singapore. It's Carmen Sandiego time. Fighting is on the up. I don't care what anyone says. Boxing is not dead. UFC and boxing are going to coexist. It's a great time to be a fight fan. So that's it. Hopefully you guys get to check me out on Twitter, follow-ups on some stuff, all the stuff I can't say on the show, all the stuff I don't have time to say on the show. You can always check me out on the Facebook as well. Hit me up. Have a good week, guys.